This is Trump calling into the I can't. Oh, God. I'm not going to be able to get through it tonight. I'm not going to be able to. By the way, hi chat room, welcome. It's House Sparks Mega Worldwide. Here we are. We're doing the tonight is a special episode because I might just blow this shit off, or I might jump around. I normally like play through all this stuff, but I've been so goddamn right about so many goddamn things that at this point, a point of privilege, at least once, I should be able to go, fuck this. Let's look at this one little piece and laugh a little bit. Oh my God. Also, how many people saw Biden speak today? Did you see him talk this afternoon? Let me know in the chat room if you did that. And by the way, give a like, give a thumbs up if you support the show, if you like the show. If you hate the show, please give a thumbs down. It draws the algorithm to me. If you're a troll and you're here and your tail is so far between your legs, it's tickling your forehead. Yeah, it was a great speech, and the question and answer afterwards was fantastic. It was really good. If you get a chance, watch it later. Super good. He was sharp, and they asked him at one point, 2/3 of people in some of the exit polls didn't want you to run next time. What do you say to them to make them, support the idea that you're going to run again? He goes, what do you say to them? And he goes, watch me. Most of the stuff that he did takes time to roll out, and he knows it, and by the time he's up for a re-election, it's going to be, all that stuff is going to be in place. Oh, it was so great. It was terrific. All right, now, speaking on the opposite side of terrific, I have not seen this. Shit. Trump called in, because everything was going so well, Trump called in, I must say, if I couldn't be more excited to see this whole thing. Trump called into the Blaze to talk to Glenn Beck to feel better.
Voice, and it just got the end, but I appreciate it. Sounds so familiar.
To the Republican Party, he's the one that opened the door for African Americans, opened the door for Hispanics.
Created DeSantis. He created Kerry Lake.
Yeah, I mean, he
created DeSantis. He created Kerry Lake. No, I think having the umbilical cord around your neck during most of a pregnancy would create Kerry Lake, or DeSantis.
He's got his finger on the pulse.
That's not the pulse. That's your head.
He is with us now.
He is always with us.
Former President Donald Trump is joining us. Mr. President, how are you, sir?
I'm very good, thank you. Now, who were you just talking to? Because his voice sounds so familiar, and I like him. Who is that?
That's Jason Whitlock.
Oh, you're fantastic. I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan of anybody who likes me. Oh, God.
And that's good. Thank you for those nice words. I thought it was you. I said, that's a very familiar voice. And it just got the end, but I appreciate it very much. It's very nice.
So, Mr. President, you are really responsible in many ways for many of the people that
are going to lose.
Democrats actually spent time and money promoting, thinking that the American people would reject them, and
literally, what do we got? 2 of those got through?
Most of them look like they're going to win tonight.
Can I jump that back real quick?
The American people would reject them, and most of them look like they're going to win tonight.
Not so much, Johnny. What do we have for him? That's right. Sorry, guys. That was the wrong answer. We have to move on. You've got the surprise pack of Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. That's what you get. That was pretty.
Well, we're looking very good in Congress, and I think as far as the Senate's concerned, I don't know. That's a little bit up in the air, a little bit more. Maybe it's early, very early. But the Congress, we're really looking good, knocking out a lot of them. Luria, that was another unselect person. I call them the unselect committee.
Yes, we know it's stupid, and you keep saying it like it's cute or smart, and it's really weird.
And we're looking like we're knocking out a lot of them. I think.
By the way, deselect committee would be the way to go, since deselect is something you use in Photoshop. It's kind of a word that has grown in usage. Unselect isn't. It's just fucking dumb.
So far, Congress is looking very good. Senate, I think it's just a little bit too early.
We were talking at Mar-a-Lago a few months back.
Yes, you were. I was had a mouthful of chocolate cake, and you were giving me a reach around, and
I asked you, are you willing to?
He did ask him. It's true. I've heard
to abolish the Department of Education, etc. And you said very clearly, I cannot do it with the Mitch McConnells of the world and the same Republicans that we had last time.
Yes, and it was lovely. Why? And that's the great thing is the attacking of fellow Republicans. That's what I'm here for.
Right.
If
by the way, this is before. We're doing a couple of before videos. I may bail on this, but there's a couple of before.
Things go the way they look like they may.
They don't. They don't. Marty! It's your kids!
Is this a group of people that you think will be able to do those hard things?
You were asking about doing hard things at Mar-a-Lago when the two of you were just having a moment.
Well, it's a better group, and McConnell, he handed over $4 trillion, which he wouldn't have had to do, and
they just shut the screen went dead. Screen went dead, guys.
$4 trillion.
Guys, would you? Oh, get your foot off the cord.
He didn't use the debt.
Oh, that's why it was HDMI 1. I'm sorry, I had it set to HDMI 4. I had it set on DisplayPort. My bad.
Sterling card. He didn't want to use it, but they'll use it on us all the time, and they have. And he didn't want to do it. I don't know. He's a strange guy. I made a mistake when I endorsed him. I should have ran somebody against him in the primary from Kentucky, because Kentucky likes me a lot. They don't like him a lot.
Yeah.
And
he still got his job.
He came to me, and he was so nice for 2 years. He was so.
By the way, welcome. Settle in.
So nice. I said, I hate to do this, but we had other fish to fry, and. So he got in, then I endorsed him. He came to me. He was losing to a very good candidate, actually, who had $93 million in the bank, McGrath,
wow.
Amy McGrath. And he said, could you please endorse me? Would you endorse me? Anyway, I endorsed him. He went up 21 points. He ended up winning by 21 points. Ridiculous. And first time he ever won by any margins. He's a one-percenter. Because, when you have no personality, you don't do so well. But
yeah, it's been the fucking, I don't know. Anyways, okay, so this is Trump beforehand. This is how he spent the time leading up to this shit. Do they end up talking about anything? Hold on.
But all of that wasted money, that
oh my God, he's still fucking going on.
Because, McConnell gives everybody.
Oh, fuck off.
I think that's appropriate. No, I think Rick Scott would be much better than McConnell. I know McConnell well. I guess probably better than most.
Ew.
And his wife, I call her Coco Chow.
All right, fuck off. Now let's jump forward. What do we think to the end of the evening, right about here, where this shit start coming in? Hold on, let's go here. I don't know what's this is 4.5 hours in. Let's see. That was the beginning.
That's not as positive as what we wanted, but it is a positive thing. It is better than the alternative. I think that we look to the state of Florida, again, to see what people want, what Ron DeSantis has been able to do in the state of Florida, winning by 50,000 votes a few years ago against a
yeah, totally.
hardcore progressive who would have been a disaster for the entire country, to now winning by over 1 million votes. That is incredible.
Oh my God.
And so if you want a leader, if you want an example to follow,
it isn't Donald Trump.
Do what he did. And so I think that's a positive. If anything, I think that people should be looking to Ron DeSantis and thinking, why didn't we win as much?
This is a whole lot of womp womp going on. Look at these guys. First of all, I know those tables from Wayfair. Those are the things you put under your couch to put, like or your bed, so you can have a desk next to that pulls under the bed or whatever. They just bought a bunch of them. This is their election headquarters at the fucking Blaze.
Much as we
motherfucker
wanted to, and look to him and say, okay, we can actually do that. To y'all's point, I am much more hopeful about what we can do in the future in the state.
Whatever. Hold on.
I mean, there are a couple of things that really jump out to me from tonight.
Uh-huh.
One of the things is I think many of the conversations we're having are definitional conversations, and I think on that same level, Americans need to ask ourselves, what is a government for?
Sorry. Okay, next.
And I from the jab, because it'll force him to do something that he's not. Conservative governors should be shooting for in their states. Bold.
Right.
Right now.
Okay, hold on.
Speak.
My final thought.
I'm going to let Stu speak because he's going to take over the coverage here in a minute, and he'll give you his final thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Well,
But
oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'll go quickly here, Glenn. Just remind people to go
Oh my God. It's Stu Kornacki.
over to the YouTube page, youtube.com/Stu.
Oh my God. And they didn't even give him the cool chalkboard. What a dick.
America. We're going to continue coverage for as long as we can
Yes, as long as I can stand.
stand, and I will give you perhaps the most shocking result of the entire evening.
Oh, no, you can't.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it right now.
None of you are going to believe what I'm about to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Glenn hasn't changed his diaper all day.
Stacey Abrams has conceded the race for the
Lost the election?
Goodness, did she
She
concede
really
the last one too?
She did concede?
No, that one she still won.
Oh,
This
okay.
one, though, she has conceded. So I'm stunned.
The incumbent lost. I can't believe it.
Thank you so much, Stu.
Thanks, Glenn.
I want to leave you with my final thought.
Let's hear it. Give it to us, Glenn. Tell us what we need to know. You started the evening with high hopes, and now reality has come crashing down, and there's no better person in the world to deal with reality than Glenn Beck. Oh my God, if he fucking cries.
We are a nation that has
Oh, fuck off!
traditionally been thought of as the greatest nation ever to be on earth. And it is not because of our government. It has always been because of our people.
Really? Gee, I never really thought of it that way. I always thought it was because of people like Dennis Hastert and Richard Nixon and other people in government. I had no idea it was the inventive spirit of the American people and our music, culture, and way of life. I always thought it was basically a series of buildings in D.C.
Nobody in government made us the most charitable people to ever be on earth. Nobody forced us.
But they did give us the tax breaks to make it possible. I'm just saying, it's one of the reasons why we do it, too. It's not the only reason, but it helps.
To invent things that took us from fire to the moon in
Okay.
200 years.
Okay, we didn't, okay, asshole. Fire isn't, first of all, this hurts. It hurts, it's so dumb. First of all, fire wasn't discovered right before the Constitution, assholes. Secondly, you know how we get to the fucking moon? We use fire! Stupid asshole. Oh, God. Steam engine, dummy. Jesus Christ. This is shit.
It was the individual.
It's you. You, America. Don't give up. Don't do it. Don't go into your neighbor's backyard with a shotgun, you lunatic. Don't do it.
We as individuals have farmed out our responsibility for far too long. And as you were saying earlier, we feel guilty.
Boo-doo. Boo-boo-doo.
I think that's a good thing.
Boo,
And you're not
boo,
alone.
boo.
I think we all should take our responsibility. And that's one thing this nation used to believe in.
Personal
Personal responsibility.
Fuck you, dude. personal responsibility.
We don't
Yes, we do. We all fucking voted. It's a huge turnout. Eat shit.
take personal responsibility. It's too easy to blame the other guy without looking at our own participation or lack of.
That's right. It's our responsibility. You fuckers who didn't vote, you bastards. That's where he's going. That's a good way to put it.
Our chance. How many of us have thought, you know, how bad, this political correctness has become?
I don't know, but I wouldn't say it in front of polite company. That's for goddamn sure. You'd probably get canceled.
Cancel culture.
It's just, I can't.
But how many of us participated in it early?
How many of us did participate into it? You know what I mean? That's all, folks. That's my final
Early
thought.
on because we said, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't.
Now, we might have done that for a good reason or because we just didn't want to pick a fight.
Yeah, we're just good people. We don't want to vote privately and anonymously because we didn't want to pick a fight in the voting booth with the person who wasn't there with us watching what we voted for.
But
Shit.
we've lost the...
Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. It's only fair, I think. Hold on. We're all, we understand where, okay, go for it, Glenn. I hate it. I can't take it. Tell us, Glenn.
ability to communicate to each other.
Why can't we
We've lost
talk?
the ability to
We've lost-
listen to what...
What? What? We've lost the ability to what? You broke up right at the end. We lost the what?
another. We've lost the ability to walk away as
Walk away.
friends.
Walk away, friend. Just look, it'd be a good idea if you just fucked up right now. While I still only kinda hate you, you fuck.
This was a hard night of broadcast.
It's very hard for all of us. It's super hard. Somebody stepped on the HDMI cable and put a kink in it and stopped the video feed like a fucking water hose a second ago when the president was on. It was just not right.
I gotta tell you,
I gotta tell you, my doctor's Dr. Vinny Boo Potts.
I almost got up a couple of times and just went, see ya.
Yeah, but that would be unprofessional. And it's actually your show and your network, so it'd be kind of pissy and childish. Actually, I could see you doing it, actually, now that you bring it up.
Because there
Because
was
why?
contention.
There was contention, and I don't like contention. Nobody does. However,
Contention itself isn't bad.
no, it's not, except when you do it, which is fucking mean, okay? I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry, it's been a long day, and my sugar is dropping, and fuck you!
If it's contention for
Yes. Yeah, it's contention, junction, what's your fucking function, okay? What? Say it, spit it out.
contention's sake,
Contention for tangent's sake. I understand what you meant. Keep fucking
That's
talking.
bad.
It is bad. It's terrible. It's not bad. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible.
and too many times that's what happens in our country.
And that's what too many times it happens on the show. That's why you're gonna fucking leave.
We argue, and the only thing on
but
anybody's mind
that's
is,
what-
I want to be right. I want to win.
I do want to be right. I do want to win. It's the only fucking thing I care about. Like, fucking, of course I want to win. Are you stupid? You think I want to lose? What are you doing?
It comes about winning and not truth.
Yes, it's true, but it's true. I want to win. Shut the fuck up.
You're seeing now what's happening in
What's
our
happening?
country.
What's happening?
Where
What?
you're electing people
Who won't stop talking into his goddamn IFB. He's trying to have a moment. Shut up, producer.
in
Don't say psst, wrap it up in his ear when he's being a good American, you fuck.
Pennsylvania that cannot govern, cannot physically do the job.
No, Dr. Oz cannot physically govern because he lost. You tell him, Glenn, this is fucked up.
You've done that now in Washington with the president.
What do you mean with Trump? He's not president anymore. I wish he was, but shit.
At the same time, we're electing people in Arizona who refuse to debate.
Oh my God. You mean that they got elected and they didn't even have to debate? Jesus Christ, their argument must be magnificent. What are we doing?
Because they've demonized the other side.
Oh, right, because they don't want to talk to the crazy lady. That's what they said. They said, she's nuts. She's fucking crazy. She's mean. She's not even going to honor the election. Why the shit should I talk to her? Which is a good point, but still, piss off.
So much so you're not worth talking to.
I'm not. Why? Oh, you mean her. Never mind.
And apparently there's enough people in Arizona that think that that's the right and righteous thing to do.
Yeah, fucking Arizona, am I right? Like, seriously, I was gonna move there because they offered to, like, set up some sort of a thing where they would, like, filter my tears through a desalinization plant and I could fill all the reservoirs just because I'd listen to you. But I said no.
It is not.
Not. It's not. What? It's not. What? It's not what?
We have to ask ourselves.
Wait a minute. It's not what? What's it not? Ask what?
Along with who can govern.
Yes,
first-
the people who got elected. I think, legally speaking, is the people who got elected. Fucking shit!
The question we need to ask is, who are we?
Who am I? What am I? Who am I is a really good Jackie Chan movie, but I don't have time to watch it right now because I'm upset.
Who are we?
Who are you? What do you mean who are we? What we? What are you, the fucking queen?
Who am I as an individual?
Whose clothes are these? This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by and the waters in between. And the days go by. Oh, it's flowing underground. Right? Is that wasn't what you were talking about? That's not what you meant. It's not what you meant at all.
What do I and my family actually believe in?
Yeah, where are my family right now? Where the fuck have they gone? Where did my family go while I was making this rant? Everyone left me!
And are willing to stand.
Yes, well, except, if you're watching a movie, you guys can stay seated. Daddy just needs to say something.
Because this is the moment.
It is the moment. Well, the moment was like 4 fucking hours ago before you screwed the pooch, you fucking piece of...
Happens every once in a great while.
A great while. That's a good name for your next book.
All over the world.
All over the world. Everybody's got the word. The word. Dude, I want to watch Xanadu now. After Who Am I, the Jackie Chan movie.
A very powerful nation begins to fail.
Oh, dear God. We're all done. Fuck it. Glenn's moving to Russia. That's it. He wants to live in a fucking country that knows what's fucking going on. Who am I?
And it's never been turned around.
Well, now we've never really had a good game of hokey pokey, and I think we should start.
I believe we can.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can stop this crying. I think about you every night and day. Fuck you, Glenn, please go away.
But I know there's only one way. And that one...
Yes, use the Force. And do not fall into the dark side. No, that's not it.
way is to be honest with ourselves.
Right, you lost, I lost, you lost, we all lost, we're fucking losers. Stu, take down all the goddamn stickers and put loser on the chalkboard. Fuck.
We are all part of the problem.
Yes, this show, Blaze TV. That's right. Everyone on the panel, this is your fucking fault, you pricks. It's not all Glenn's fault for bringing so many wrong people together in the same room.
I may not be pushing for drag queens.
What are you pulling for them? Hello?
I may be standing against it, but what are the things that
Why are you standing against drag queens? What the fuck does that have to do with any goddamn thing? What, are you gonna pass an what the fuck kind of message singularity
I
is
have
this?
or haven't done
Well, they dressed up as women. Who gives a shit?
that has contributed to this, because it didn't get this way because half of the people.
No, it's everybody's fault except Glenn's. Fuck you people.
It got this way because
It got this way because
we're all some way or another, we dropped the ball.
we're all some way or another we dropped the ball. You got that? Someone write this down. I can't keep track.
On our part.
Yes, you dropped the ball on your part. Is it okay? Hopefully it was an inflatable ball and not a bowling ball, because that would fucking suck. Never drop a bowling ball on your part. It hurts.
You are the one that educates your child.
I am?
We have farmed that out for far too long.
So you're saying it doesn't take a village?
And now at the end, we see the problem.
Yes, we do. You're the problem. It's all your fault. It's only Glenn's fault. Glenn caused all this. Fuck you, Glenn. I was so happy before you bullshitted me into thinking this was gonna be. I'm fine. Apparently, I didn't have enough liquid coming out of my fucking face.
But we're blaming it.
On Stu. Fucking Stu. Fuck you, Stu.
Rightfully so, right now.
Yeah, of course, because it's obviously Stu's fault. He has all the stickers. He can just move them around and make America great again. Just go boom, 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 boom. We won. Stupid.
On the obvious villain.
Yeah, the obvious villain. Whoever stepped on the HDMI cable?
But we wouldn't have
No.
been in this place to begin with
We would.
if we all would have,
No.
and I put myself in this too. I'm not
Yeah.
preaching to you.
No, you're preaching at me.
I'm saying these things because
Did you not vote? Glenn didn't vote. Fuck you, Glenn. We lost Colorado because of you.
I know I have to look at these things.
Yeah, I mean, do you imagine? This man has removed every mirror in his house. He has someone else shave him because he cannot bear the sight of himself.
And I know I have looked at these things.
Yes, he's looked at his part. And after the bowling ball landed on it, it looked vaguely the same.
I get so
Because it's a 0 times 1,000 is 0.
busy with work and everything else. And,
Yeah, you get busy and you forget to vote. And then fuck you, Glenn!
the school has it.
The what? Wait a minute, who?
Everything else. And,
Yeah.
the school
Yeah.
has it. Busy
School-
with work and
The school has what?
everything else. And, the school has it.
Has what? Has what? I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I don't know what I'm talking about. Who am I? Oh my God, I've been hypnotized by Glenn Beck.
I should have been at home tonight with my son,
What happened?
helping him with his homework.
Oh. Okay, fuck you. Oh my. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh God. Look at his big dumb face. Oh, oh shit. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh God, I knew I wasn't gonna make through it. Is there I'm not gonna die. Oh God. Oh shit, that's so good. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, that moment when a grown man realizes his life's work is a fucking waste of time. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I'm getting... Oh, my God. Listen to that. Listen to this asshole. Listen to this prick. I don't even know what the school thing was about. I gotta take a drink of water before he watches again. Oh, that was, oh God. It's gonna get me again. I just know it. I know it. Here it comes. Oh, his son is 38. Oh, shit. Oh. Before this starts, I would like to say for the record that I think if Glenn Beck was helping his son with his homework, he would get a worse grade. It's probably best, considering his intellect, that he just leave his child alone and let them figure it out on their own. Okay, hold on.
Everything else, and you know, the school has it.
I don't know what that is.
I should have been at home tonight with my son, helping him with his homework.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you so much for the oxygen tank. I might actually need it. He's gonna start crying now. Motherfucker. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Whew. I'm never gonna make it through this show. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Oh, God.
We are on the verge of humanity itself changing, not just our...
All right, fuck you. Then why, if we're on the verge of humanity itself changing, then what the fuck good is it gonna do for you to help your son with his homework? The world's ending, dumb shit. Like that's the problem I have with these fucking doom sprayers. Oh my God. Don't give me this shit about I should have been home with my son working his homework. The world is changing around us so quickly. Whatever. Yes, that's what your kid needs. His bigoted dad yammering bullshit in his ear while he's trying to figure out algebra. God damn. Listen to this fuckhead. Lead up to... I don't even know what this fucking school remark means either.
I should have been at home tonight with my son,
Shit.
helping him with...
Ah, God damn it. Boy, I tried. I didn't back up far enough.
work and everything else.
Yeah.
And, you know, the school has it.
The school has what? The school, still don't fucking know.
I should have been at home tonight with my son, helping him with his homework. We are on the verge.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. What a sanctimonious, self-involved, narrow-minded, bigoted dipshit. And on top, like, dude, We went through shit that's been terrible on this show. Are you fucking kidding me? I did shows that brought me to tears, talking about people who fucking died because of COVID, you prick. This is a midterm where it was a goddamn wash. Holy shit.
Of humanity itself changing, not just our country.
Yes, this is transhumanism has been won the vote last night. We're all going to have Neuralinks in our fucking head.
Humanity itself.
Humanity itself. Can you actually complete a fucking sentence?
We all must educate ourselves on the things that are right around the corner.
The adult bookstore? I don't know which corner are we talking about? Like, I can't educate myself about stuff that hasn't happened yet. Fucko. You must educate yourself about the dangers that I tell you are out there. You can't see them, but they're there. They're just right over there. You won't be able to see them, but you must educate yourself on them, because at any moment they could be fuck off.
A global government that...
Shut the fuck, global government. Oh my God. I swear to God, it's like these guys get their dicks stepped on and they immediately turn into Alex Jones.
Could have complete control of you because they will control your health care.
No, they won't.
They will control your money.
They will? Oh, you mean the national currency that they actually control the interest rate on, that creates the ebb and flow of it in the system? Or, oh, you mean just kind of like Mark of the Beast shit?
They will control, in the end, what you think.
Oh my God. How are they doing that? Did they put electrodes in my fingers? Oh my God, I can feel, ladies and gentlemen, I'm turning into Joe Biden. Jesus Christ. What an asshole.
It's called transhumanism.
Yeah, what'd I say? Oh my fucking God. I was kidding. I was fucking kidding. It's called transhumanism. Motherfucker, you lost a couple of governor's races. Get the shit out of here. Oh my God. But this is what a meltdown looks like. I called it. I'm just saying, I'm like, I promise to only use my powers for good. Fucking hell. Transhumanism. Jesus Christ. They're trying to make you like the word trans so that when it happens, you won't even realize that you've fucking been turned into a robot.
We are so busy.
We're so busy on our phones that we don't realize they're going to put our phones in our head for convenience sake, and then shit. We're so busy we don't even realize that conspiracy theories that are for jagoffs and are decades away from even being remotely possible are not right around the corner.
Yelling about Donald Trump and this and that, and it's...
Yeah, that's what's up. We're all caught up in the Donald Trump and whether Donald Trump is Trumpy or not, or whether he calls into the show, or whether somebody steps on the HDMI cable and takes his picture out, or whether he likes some of the guests or he doesn't like how the guests talk about. We're so caught up in that, we forget that we have a chip in our brain that is controlled by Bitcoin. Shut the fuck up.
It's her fault, it's his fault.
It is. It's both of their faults. It's a he said, she said kind of a thing.
We are missing conversations that if we don't have now, humanity itself will be at stake.
Okay, shut the fuck, okay. This is who I deal with every day. This is what I have to deal with. This is what I do for a living now, right now. This is my job. And thank you for supporting it in every way that you do. Thank you, Nazik. And thank you, Vincent. Bless you so much. To buy some Kleenex. Thank you. My nose runs when I laugh that hard. I start tearing up, and it's terrible. Aaron, thank you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing and keeping the show on the air, because there are those moments in life where these precious moments. Obviously, when we all turn into half robots, we'll forget them because they'll be memory wiped. But until that time, we can at least look on them fondly, where you go, without this series of events, that moment would not have been possible. And without, the whole world crashing down with COVID and all the shit that we went through, and me losing 7 people over the last 2.5 years to COVID and COVID-related and, personal issues, and seeing, tens of thousands of my countrymen die, and try to help people keep their chin up, keep their heart in the right place, and keep positive during all this stuff, and making that effectively my current life's work, and then deciding that after Trump stopped doing his regular rallies, that I'd have to branch out and do other clips, and stumbling upon the idiocy that is Glenn Beck's The Blaze. Without that chain of events, I would not have had that moment where I almost fucking choked to death laughing at your bullshit, sir. That is the thread of life. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, and you all, many of you joined with me in that laughter. And without all of these preceding events, none of it was possible. So thank you, Glenn, for being the perfect dipshit for the perfect emotional, moral, intellectual, psychosexual pratfall that we could all just laugh at your vapid, vacant, bullshit, immoral, garbage take on simply losing a fucking midterm, you pussy. Now, I use that term very rarely, and I use it not in terms of its anatomical reference, but the word pusillanimous, which is the root of it after all. You pusillanimous pussy. Oh my fucking God. Just, without, if he hadn't reached the sort of pinnacle of fuckery, we would have not all been able to enjoy that laugh. And so we owe, hold on one second. Glenn, we owe your absolute assholishness a huge round of applause. I gotta say, that's great. Let's make some noise for Glenn as he has his continuing meltdown about how because the Democrats managed not to get wiped out in a midterm while Joe Biden is president, that we're all going to be controlled by the pentaveret. Motherfucker.
I ask you tonight,
who am I? Where am I? And what is this goo in my pants?
to dedicate yourself to not joining a team.
He is currently surrounded by a team. Just put it out. He has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst winging it I have ever seen. It's like, dude, if Glenn Beck had been talking someone off a ledge, everybody else who was with them would have joined the dude and there would be a row of strawberry milkshakes on the ground. Holy fuck, this is awful. Don't join a team? What? Oh my, what an asshole. What does that even mean? Maybe he'll, okay, work it out, dickhead. Back me up. What?
To dedicate yourself to not joining a team.
Dedicate yourself to not joining a team. That's fucking the. This is basically like, be a lone gunman. If we actually start a group civil war, they can catch us. But if you just pop off, be a Unabomber, you fucking lunatics that still watch my show. If anyone's still watching, no one is, thank God. By the way, nobody at home is going, yes, Glenn? Yes? No, don't join a team? Okay, hold on one second. Hey, Gary? Yeah, I gotta, yeah. I'm gonna need to drop off my hat and my cleats and my knickers and my shirt. Yeah, I can't. No, I'm off the softball team. Yeah. Why? Because I'm dedicated. That's fucking why. Hey, sorry to call you on the weekend, boss, but I appreciate the the promotion you gave me last week, and the raise was nice, and I think the family would have been a lot happier or whatever. But I gotta, the management team thing. I think I'm gonna go back to sales. Yeah, so just put me back out in the field so that I can be away from my family and drive around a lot. Yeah, I don't want to be part of a team anymore. Thank you. Yeah, not even the greater team. I'm fired? Well, fuck you. Okay, I'm moving to the woods to live in a shed. Hello? Hold on one second. Hello? No, I don't want to be part of a team of professionals. No, I don't. Shit. Keep playing, stupid. Hold on.
Not joining a team. Not breaking ourselves apart because you don't agree.
Don't join a team and break ourselves apart. I think where he's going is, don't be a Republican anymore.
Agree with me 100%, and I know I'm right. And therefore, you must be wrong.
That's not how teams work, fuckhead.
Martin Luther King talked about...
Oh, piss off!
Reconciliation. The idea that we don't leave losers behind.
Well, if they're not on the team, fuck them, right? Martin Luther King. I have a dream today. I have a dream that no man will ever speak to another person on a issue to which both of them feel important in their lives, and join together. When people, I used to tell people to lock arms as we cross the Pettus Bridge, but I say, I have a dream that every man shall cross the bridge alone, and in the dead of night, so no one will know they did it, because they don't want anyone to know they even share the same values. I have a dream today.
Now, I don't know how that all works when
It doesn't, dummy.
Somebody just does not believe in my right to speak, my right to think, my right to worship God the way I see.
Nobody thinks that, asshole. Nobody. You just can't extend it to other people. You can think, speak, and worship however the fuck you want. You can't make other people think, speak, and worship the way you want. That's what the abortion laws were about. That's why they got kicked in the fucking balls.
I don't know how to do it.
That's true of everything, though, Glenn.
I don't think you can do it.
You want watch me, to quote Joe Biden.
But we have to get to a point to where our team is the truth.
All right. Well, all I'm going to say is, you got a long way to go, son.
And that's hard to find.
That truth is hard to find. It's hard to find team truth. It is hard to find, especially around these parts. Look at these fuckers. I've spent all day with them. I've been talking to Stu for years. I built this place up from the ground up with a bunch of money I got from my CNN severance and some of my medical lawsuits. And I've been living out here off the grid using green energy and pretending that green energy is evil. And I I don't know where I am. I don't even know where my son is right now. I was going to make espresso.
Who is telling you the truth that you believe?
I don't have to believe the truth. The truth is the truth regardless of it. Truth is factual.
Is there anyone, any institution that you truly believe in?
Come on. It's all right. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't give myself over to human things 100%. But I think 80's shooting pretty good. Meanwhile, maintaining your individual ability to parse out reality. What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, he's, let's be honest. Let's be honest, folks. He is talking to maggots. And they are lost right now. They are scattered. They don't believe. Thank you, guys. I was baiting you for that. And that's, I feel slightly ashamed and yet also kind of excited.
That's a problem.
Dummy, you've been telling them what to believe and how to believe it for years. Who the fuck are you talking to? If that's their problem, Glenn Beck has been the person telling them what to believe. He's literally the vehicle that got them into the ditch.
And we better find out who we can believe in. And there is only one.
I'm going to go with Poison. One particular song. And it isn't Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
That has never lied to me.
The Lord Almighty and Stu.
And is always there to tell me the hard things.
What boing?
You're screwing it up, dude.
Is that so God's a surfer? You know Jesus just looks like that, right? He had long hair because that was kind of a thing at the time. I mean, if he was alive today, he might even have a mohawk.
You're messing up.
Yep, that's what God pretty much says to Glenn daily.
And I know it's true. And when I really know it's true is when I avoid talking to him or talking to
Who, the producer in the booth?
anybody else that I know would agree with him.
Well, wait a minute. Did I just become a prophet, a spokesman of God, simply because I believe what apparently he thinks God thinks, that you're a fuck-up, Glenn? That's weird. I've been promoted, guys.
Because I want to do what I want to do.
I want what I want. I want what I want. Mm-hmm. You want it all, but you can't have it.
We are in a battle not against Republicans and Democrats. We are in a battle against evil.
Oh, all right. You're not in a battle at all. You're in a fucking building, you cheap suit motherfucker.
Unlike, I think, anything the world has seen since World War II.
Shut the fuck up. We lived through the Cold War during that time, you dick. And unless he's talking about Vladimir Putin, he can stuff it.
And both sides right now are calling each other Nazis.
Yeah, but only because Republicans bristled at the term and decided to push back, and they're unoriginal because everything on the Republican side is a reboot.
We can't all be Nazis.
But you try, and I appreciate the effort, Glenn.
And arguing.
Yeah, Nazis didn't argue. If they did, they were handled quite immediately, you know.
We can't.
You can't. Ooh, that's a bingo. Is that how you say it?
There is only one way, truly, to not become...
To rock? According to Sammy Hagar, I think there's multiple ways, but he's a purist, that Sammy.
One of those things, because we are repeating exactly the same steps we talked earlier today about how religion had discredited itself early on, 20 years ago.
Oh, is that when it happened? Thank God it fixed that. Thank God everybody who considers themselves a purveyor of Christianity is pious and strong and moral and courageous and charitable and kind and humble before the lack of knowledge of all things in the universe, and they pray and keep it to their fucking selves, and they believe that judgment will happen after life, so they need not judge their fellow man. Thank God that got fixed, and we're better now.
It's a God thing. We've got to go.
It is a God thing. Cannot for the man who wonders
wipe this out. Well, that's exactly what Germany did, and the churches in Germany in World War I.
Yeah, but they just replaced them. I mean, there was like the Thule Society. There was a lot of occult-oriented stuff, but largely they were Darwinists, just like Donald Trump.
We are.
Oh, it's a packed house tonight. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of folks in here. By the way, welcome. It's House Sparks Mega Worldwide. I'm here 5 days a week in the afternoons. It's not always this fun, but most of the time it is. And 3 days a week I'm in the mornings. This morning, by the way, I had Philip Ittner on and Mueller, She Wrote, and it was awesome. Go back and watch that if you missed it. And then I'm having guests coming up, including next week. Tara Dublin's going to be on the show, trying to work out the date now, and others. It's going to be fun.
Fighting evil.
No, you're not fighting evil, fuckhead. You're sitting with a TV dinner tray in front of your fucking self and 2 iPads bitching about a midterm. You fucking tool.
And to fight evil, it's not enough.
You need a cross. You need holy water. You need a speculum. You need obviously the Book of the Dead. Klaatu, Verada, Nickel, Nincompoop, Nightshade, Klaatu, Verada. Well, I said the words.
Enough just to be good.
It isn't. You got to be great. You just gotta. And you don't have to believe me, but it sure as fuck helps. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, if I may. Because it isn't enough. You're right. It's not enough to be good. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. There we go. This will be better. Yeah. It is not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It is not enough. Kids, House Sparks, ladies and gentlemen. Man about town. And, all right. Did I say it? I basically said him. I said him. I said him. I said your damn words. Now send me back home.
You can't stop evil by saying, I'm just going to stop evil.
Hold it. Get a shovel. No, you can't. It's true. I saw The Exorcist, and just saying, I will stop evil did not work. They tried it. It was in one of the original drafts, and they were like, that's stupid, and scratched it right out.
The darkness will not understand the...
Get your hands off of my woman, motherfucker!
light.
No, they won't, but the debut album is bitchin'. If you haven't heard the debut album by The Darkness, something's wrong with you. Come on, you can get to tears, Glenn. You've dicked around long enough. Come on, let the waterworks go.
The simple will confuse the wise.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I am very wise, and I find you very confusing. But don't sell yourself short, Glenn. You could confuse simple people, too. I think that's what you do for a fucking living.
Has that ever been more true than it is right now?
Yes. Yes, it has. Because the simple people did not have the internet before. And now they can go check. Shut the fuck up. Tears for Fearmongers. I like that one. That's great. That's a great title. We might need to, CSL, we might need to borrow that for one of the titles. Well done. Who said that? Hold on in the chat room. Hat Tip, Fish Delight said that. Thank you, Fish Delight.
Everybody I work
By the way, I am wearing my Right About Everything glasses
with,
right now.
I really love and appreciate.
But I don't want to be a part of this fucking team anymore. Teams are bullshit. Get the fuck out of my studio. Freeloaders, out. I want to drink alone.
Not that
It's from the Val Kilmer, The Saint.
we, as you have seen tonight, not that we agree on everything. But I know all the people that I work
Boy, did he just suck the... Look at everybody sitting around. They're like, wait a fucking... I mean, it was bad, but I was just kind of like midterm bad. Now I feel like if I just took a giant shit in my pants, like, I can't get any lower. And why'd he get popcorn? What the fuck?
work with are good people.
Yeah, but they're not great, is what you're saying.
Our only real
But it's not enough to be good.
thing that we ever judge here at the Blaze when we're hiring somebody is, do you love the country?
Do you specify which country? I think that might be important because some people might go, yeah, man, I love living out here in the fucking sticks. And other people might go, yes, I love the country. And I will always love the country no matter how much I pretend to like other countries, if you know what I'm meaning.
Do you believe in
In a thing called love? That's, I mean, if you're hiring the darkness, I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of the heart.
individual freedom that this country supposedly has always stood for?
Yes, and if you do, be here at 9 a.m. And if you're a minute late, we dock you a day's pay the second time you're fired.
Will you fight for the freedom of the individual to be free?
By not showing up to work and expecting a paycheck anyways.
If your answer is yes, then I'm on your side.
Thanks. Did I get the job? No, I'm on your side, but I'm on the side that says get the fuck out of my office.
And I may not agree with how we're going to get there.
Well, that's the gig, isn't it? Never get there.
But because I believe
Yeah, good point. I'm gonna guess if they're gay, you're not even gonna bother to ask them those questions.
even the individual over the collective, I don't
Oh, you mean so you're for all the abortion rules going down?
need to stomp on everybody's face or on their toes.
What about the area in between? You know, obviously you're for dropping the ball on your part.
Until they comply with me.
Yeah, that's why your name is all over every fucking thing in the building.
That's not freedom.
Right, it's a shitheel monarchy, you prick.
And that's not a network I care to be associated with.
He's quitting. Please tell me you're quitting. If he turns over that desk, there's few ways we could end this evening with me happier.
What do we take away from tonight?
The clap. No.
One.
Oh, okay. Where we go? QAnon? You're going to do the thing. Okay, this is the things we're taking away. Here we go. Tell us what we're taking away from tonight, meaning last night.
It wasn't a bad night.
It's just the start of transhumanism, and we're all going to be wiped out. And I wasted my fucking night hanging out here and I should have been with my kid because the world is ending. It wasn't a bad night otherwise.
I don't know why everybody's all so bummed out. It wasn't a bad night, and it's not over yet. Two, we'll never fix our country if we're looking to hire somebody to do what we're asking them to do.
Yes, so Glenn Beck is going to take everyone there, and they are going to go out and pave roads. When they're done paving all the roads and making sure all the bridges are secure, they are going to go build a battleship, followed by a satellite. And then they are going to draft a FEMA plan for earthquakes, floods, and hurricanes and tornadoes that can be modified and well, I mean, they won't even have to. They'll just have to memorize the plan, because once the tornado hits, they'll rush down there and help people out and bring water and I mean, because you can't leave it up to other people. Don't join a fucking team. Don't work together. What kind of preschool bullshit is this?
They will never do it until we're doing it.
Oh my God. If this turns into a big oily orgy, I'm shutting this whole thing down.
They will always follow us.
Yeah, we have a representative government, fuckhead.
The minute
They did. That's what happened.
we look for a leader to lead, we're doomed.
That's right. So Glenn is stepping down. Everyone is even in the new Blaze, which is 100% on the level commie.
We must lead, and they will follow.
Where? And by the way, we do by voting. That's how we lead in this country. Each one of us has a say. We do it together. That's what voting is. What the fuck?
But time is running out on that.
There's not another election for 2 fucking years, dipshit. What do you mean time is running out?
Because the third thing that
the third thing, and believe me, Glenn, if you're watching, it's really I want you to read between the lines.
we should learn from tonight.
He's just flipping off the people on this side of the room now in the weakest way possible. He's just like, what the fuck is that?
Is that half the country, and both sides will say this,
Will we?
half the country is lost.
Well, half the country lost. I mean, is that what you mean tonight? Half the country is lost? Speak for yourself, you rambly prick trying to make it to break. If he does one of his like this at the end because somebody's sitting out there going, because they got no ads.
I would tell you that the vast majority of this country is lost.
What are you, fucking Thoreau now? Shut up. Oh, thanks, Mark.
Because we're not even following the basic principles of love thy neighbor.
Oh, I've done that a few times. Speak for yourself. I mean, now he lives out in the woods, so he's got fewer neighbors to choose from. I've always lived in cities for the most part since I was, 14. So there's always been a lot of neighbors around. The 90s in particular. I'm not saying. I'm just saying there were a lot of notes on windowsills. That's all I'm saying.
Love your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
We're all about destroying. Destruction and chaos.
Wait a minute. First of all, you said we're not against Republicans and Democrats. We're against evil, which he means anybody, I guess, who didn't vote the way he wanted. And now he's like, why can't we just love our neighbor? You fucking asshole.
We're all about destroying your enemy. Love thy neighbor. Love your enemy.
By the way, nobody in that studio knows what the fuck Glenn is talking about at all. I'm here to tell you. All of them are... There are moments where they're like a little sad because they know he's talking about the loss, but all of them, they were able to drive themselves there. So they're all sitting there just as confused as the rest of us going, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Olga, use a condom. Now you tell me.
All about destroying. Destruction and chaos.
Well, we destroy destruction and chaos. It's, it's fighting fire with fire. I never agreed with that plan, but it's a hell of a Metallica song.
Not come from God. Love does not come after you're hating somebody.
Oh, so once you start hating someone, it's just hate forever? You can never learn to love them again? Thanks, Glenn. Thanks for that inspiring message. Thanks for bringing us all back. Once you hate somebody, that's it, baby. once you pull the hate cord, the hate trapdoor opens under their feet, and and never can love flow again. Look, God may be love, but he's not powerful enough to overcome your previous hatred for someone based on something.
I want to thank you for watching.
No, believe me, it was my pleasure.
I want to thank you for
Then do it. Oh, fucking God. This is one of those things. I want to thank you. Because you know why I want to thank you? Because I'm that kind of person. Trump does this. I want to thank you. You know what? I want to thank you for being here tonight. I want to thank you. You know why I want to thank you? Because I'm the kind of person who thanks people. And that's, you're just lucky to be around me. That's the great thing. So I want to thank you. I'm not going to. I'm just going to say I want to.
letting us be raw.
Ew. We were all just raw dogged by Glenn Beck.
I want to thank you for loving our country as much as all of us do.
I actually love it more than you do, you shithead. Because I even love this part of it. I'm even aware that the people who burn the flag make it stronger, and the Jimmy Dores and the people like you of the world who shit on this country nonstop when it doesn't go your way are proof that it's better than other countries simply because you fucking can. You can do it, and you... So every time you do it, it's yet... Just realized I still have my sunglasses on. Hold on.
We are grateful that you are with us.
You are grateful you are with us at the end. Chet on the Titanic, and they're going to play us out. We'll do it live.
Give us strength. You really do.
No, they give you money, you fucking asshole. That's why. Hold on, I'm going to move this screen up. There you go. That's why he likes it. You give us strength. They give you Sonic. That's what they get. You eat shit, and they pay for it. And you blame them for the loss. But that was a big one. That was, so thanks, Glenn Beck, for being such a dipshit that you literally made me almost gag from laughing so hard. AP called what? Because we're keeping track. Some of the stuff is happening live. What a piece of shit Glenn Beck is.